Hello, I'm Andrew from Seoul Law Group, and we are an English-speaking law firm based in Seoul, South Korea. We're back with another law video today, and we'll cover everything you need to know about traffic and car accidents in Korea. Driving in a foreign country is always a challenge. The road signs are in a different language, rules might be different from your home country, and on top of that, there is usually a different driving style from what you're used to. That is why it is very important to be aware of all the rules that apply to driving a car or other motorized vehicle in South Korea. And you also need to know what to do in case of a car accident. Of course, we hope you never have any type of traffic accident while you're in Korea. But if you do, either by causing it or by being a victim of an accident, here are some things you should know. Driving in Korea. Naturally, you need a driver's license to drive in South Korea, just like in any other country. Speed limits in Korea are very similar to most countries. Inside cities, it is usually between 60 and 80 kilometers per hour, on open roads between 80 and 100 kilometers per hour, and on expressways, highways, somewhere between 100 and 120 kilometers per hour. Speeding will almost always result in a fine, as Korea has intensive traffic monitoring systems in place. There are no clear rules regarding priority and right-of-way when approaching intersections without lights, so keep that in mind and always proceed with caution. All passengers in the car must always wear a seatbelt, and children under 6 must use a car seat. Besides these basic principles of driving in Korea, it is strongly recommended to always have comprehensive car insurance that has maximum coverage. When driving, make sure you have your insurance papers in your glove box. It is also advised to have a black box camera both in your rear view and front view windows to record anything that happens on the road. This is very useful in case of an accident, as it can prove your innocence and the other party's fault. Just in case, it is also smart to have a disposable camera in your glove box compartment to take pictures in case of an accident or a dispute. Car accidents in Korea. A traffic accident can happen due to a variety of reasons. An ignored traffic light, driving under the influence of alcohol, speeding, not paying attention, or just simply dumb luck. No matter the reason, it is important to understand the regulation and what that means for you. What to do when you are in an accident. If you are in a car accident, as a victim or a perpetrator, there are protocols you need to follow. If you are the one who caused the accident, stop immediately, regardless of whether the victim was injured or not. If the victim was injured, help them. Even if the victim looks fine, you should still provide them with your personal information, name, phone number, address, etc., so that the victim or police will be able to contact you later. If you do not follow this and just leave, the accident could be considered a hit and run, and you'll be punished much more severely. Also, when you cause an accident, it is obliged by law to call the police right away and report the following facts: the place where the accident occurred, the number of victims and the extent of any injuries, items damaged and the extent of such damage, any other things needed, so that the police will be able to provide them. On the other hand, if you are the victim, notify your insurance company as soon as possible. They can help you navigate the situation and will tell you what to do to get an insurance claim. Also, it is recommended to record any evidence that can help show which party was at fault and not move the cars until the police have arrived to record the scene. Now, let's take a look at what Korean law stipulates on car accidents. Basic principles. Causing injury or property damage by a car accident is a crime, which can be punished just like causing injury or property damage by any other means. There is a penalty provision in the Road Traffic Act in case of damage to another person's building or goods due to negligence in a car accident. Meanwhile, for cases where a person is killed or injured in a car accident, a special law called Act on Special Cases Concerning the Settlement of Traffic Accidents was established. However, car accidents can occur to everyone with especially bad luck. It'd be wrong to punish the perpetrator even when the victim's damage is compensated, and the victim doesn't want them to be punished. That is why the car accident crime is treated specifically as 반의사 불벌죄, which can be literally translated as no punishment against will. This is a kind of crime that cannot be prosecuted if the victim objects to it. So, even if you cause a car accident and hurt someone by your gross negligence, you will not be prosecuted if you earn the victim's forgiveness thanks to your good insurance, who would compensate the victim's damage for you. Even if you do not have the insurance, you will not be prosecuted if you earn the victim's forgiveness by compensating the victim's damage with your own money. This is a basic principle of a car accident in Korea. Exception. However, there are exceptions. Even if you have insurance, and even if the victim forgave you, you will still be prosecuted if you committed any of the 12 acts stipulated in the Act on Special Cases Concerning the Settlement of Traffic Accidents, Articles 3.2. This is called 12 gross negligence. 12대 중과실. Number 1, when you violated a traffic signal, including signals given by a traffic police officer or other safety signals. 2, when you crossed the median line of the road, including making U-turns or driving backward. 3, when you drove more than the speed limit by 20 kilometers per hour or more. 4, when you made an illegal passing or overtaking. 5, when you made an improper passing through a crossing. 6, when you neglected the duty to protect pedestrians at a crosswalk. 7, when you drove without a driver's license. 8, when you drove while intoxicated or under the influence of drugs. 9, when you drove onto the pavement of roads. 10, when you neglected the duty to prevent passengers from falling off the vehicle, which means you drove while the car door was opened. 11, when you caused bodily harm to children within protective areas for children, such as a school zone. And 12, when you drove without taking proper measures to prevent fright from falling off. If you cause a car accident for any of the above behaviors, there will be a criminal prosecution, regardless of the victim's forgiveness. In addition to this 12 gross negligence, there are 2 more significant exceptions. One is hit and run. If you leave the scene of the accident without aiding the injured victim, or you leave the scene after moving the injured victim to somewhere else and abandoning them, you will always be prosecuted. The other is victim serious injuries or death. If you cause a car accident and the victim died, that means the victim would never be able to forgive you because they're already dead. Even if the victim is technically not dead yet, it will be considered the same if they got a life-threatening injury, got an incurable disease or disability. In these cases, you will always be prosecuted. Therefore, in these cases, it is vital that besides calling the police, ambulance, and insurance company, you also call an English-speaking lawyer who would aid you and represent you in the legal procedure. It is also vitally important to contact your embassy, as a car accident resulting in gross bodily harm will always be treated as a serious criminal offense. Proving negligence in a car accident. If you've been in a car accident, the insurance company or your lawyer in case of a serious accident or 12 gross negligence will always try to prove the negligence of the other party. If someone is proven to have been negligent, then they will be considered as at fault for the incident, meaning that they will have to bear the brunt of the compensation, and they can even be legally prosecuted. Negligence is described as careless conduct that ends up causing harm to another person. In the case of a car accident, it means that the driver has done something they should not have done by ignoring a red light, driving under the influence of alcohol, not stopping for a crosswalk, and etc., and causing an accident as a result. If any of the above reasons have happened, it is usually fairly easy to prove negligence, as the driver has ignored basic traffic laws. However, if the traffic laws were not ignored and the accident was caused by not paying attention, it is harder to prove negligence. Therefore, it is important to have good lawyers, both if you're being accused of causing a car accident or if you have been the victim of one. English speaking lawyers will help you navigate legal procedures in Korea and will make sure that you receive the best outcome for your case. Well, I hope this video was useful for you. If you have any questions or concerns about traffic or car accidents in Korea, let us know in the comment section below, and you can find more information on seullawgroup.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on that notification bell for more Korean law videos, and we hope to see you next time. Bye.